Y'all, I did not expect for this video to see the light of day, but here we are. I am showing you guys because not every hairstyle that I end up doing I absolutely love, and this one I loved the first like 2 days, and then after that I was like, you should have redone your braids. Anyways, you guys, so basically with this style, I did not feel like taking my hair out. It was like a Tuesday and I wanted to get through the end of the week. And so I just decided to use this crochet hair that I had purchased on Amazon. It was like $25 when I purchased it. I think it's around $28 right now. But no complaints about the hair. It has like a small little twist in the like where you start to crochet the hair at, maybe about an inch of a twist, but it's really just a go-go curl, loose curl. The color is beautiful. I did do an apple cider vinegar rinse before I installed it. That's not my issue. The issue is not the hair, it's the braids, y'all. And this is why I'm always like, just redo your foundation, redo your braids, redo your foundation. The style is gonna come out so much better. However, for this particular look, I didn't feel like it. I did not feel like it. So I was like, let me figure something out. And this is why I always have some crochet hair in my stash that I tell y'all all the time. I always have crochet hair for times like this, okay? When I just don't feel like it, I don't feel like doing anything. So my whole point of this style was really to just throw it on top of my head for the rest of the week with a headband or so. Again, this video is old. It's from last month, I believe. So it's definitely an older video. But I also thought with prom coming up or happening right now and graduation, and you know what? If you're like me, you're on a budget, okay? We're on budgets and all those things because this economy is no joke, and I want all my girls, all my people out there to feel beautiful on their special days. And mamas and daddies, I know your pockets may not be as deep right now, okay? Just right now. And if they're not, that's okay. Or if you just want something for the moment or just for prom or just for graduation, this is a really great option. The hair was no complaints about the hair. You can split the hair in halves and thirds and all those things. But I really wanted to give my parents an option, or yourself, or yourself an option if you're like me and just trying to get through the end of the week or the next 2 weeks or something like that and don't want to spend an arm and a leg on getting your hair done. So anyways, y'all, after a couple days wearing this hair, I actually did not wear it down. I think it could look absolutely beautiful like if you wore it down and left some of your perimeter out in the right color. I think that would be so cute. Anyways, but what I ended up doing was just simply throwing a headband on top because like I said, I didn't want y'all to see this, okay? This was strictly for just at home and getting through the week. But I just wore a headband, like a thick headband, the rest of the week, threw my hair at the top of my head, like on top of my head, and was done. Like I was happy with this, okay? I had no complaints. It's exactly what I was going for. I didn't even do like wear it like this, like in a half up, half down style, which is something I always do. This mug was in a messy bun on top of my head and I loved it, okay? For $25 for the rest of the week for a good 6 days, I was cool. And I didn't have to redo any braids, so yeah. Anyways, y'all, that's all I want to I just want to show y'all. Sometimes I actually do make a lot of videos that don't see the light of day, but I wanted this to be just realistic. This is my realistic year, and so I wanted to show you guys exactly what that looks like when y'all don't see me all, made up, hair is perfect, all the things. So yeah, y'all, obviously, y'all know I got you. I will put everything that the exact link, to this hair down in the description box. Y'all, let's just finish up the rest of this video because I didn't edit it, I didn't did it. So yeah, I'm gonna just give you some of my thoughts. Like, I know I said I was just gonna wear it at the top of my head like a big ponytail, and I'm about to put it up in just a second for y'all. But this hair is so freaking cute. Now, I will tell you, the twist at the base didn't really matter, to be honest, but they did make it easier to install. But I pretty much just like unraveled the little twist because it's only twisted like 2 or 3 times. Obviously, I didn't show you guys me crocheting the hair in because it's very easy. And because I'm gonna take it out very soon, I didn't double knot or triple knot, none of that kind of stuff. I really just wanted this to last to the end of the week, y'all. Not sure if I mentioned it earlier, but I did like kind of pull out a little bit of my perimeter just with a rat tail comb, just to kind of get rid of the parts that were still kind of there. I just wanted this to kind of just look like a messy ponytail type of situation. Cheap but good hair. Easy install. I did not redo any braids, none of that kind of stuff. And I do want to point out the color. I keep staring at myself in the mirror right here because I love the color of this. I clearly have been a sucker for some color lately, and I am loving everything but black lately. Yeah, this is good. This is good. The curls, I have been messing with these curls like nonstop and they're still pretty intact. I would say if you want to keep this style for as long as possible, I know I'm only keeping it just for a little bit, but I will say just like any crochet style, this is synthetic hair. Y'all ask me all the time, is the hair gonna tangle? Y'all, it's synthetic hair and it was $20. It's gonna tangle. If sometimes human hair will tangle and you know, that's hundreds of dollars, what makes y'all think synthetic hair will tangle over time as well? So let me just put that out there. I just wanted to give you guys an option, a good spring break option for you, your girls, or whoever. Something very just still cute, something that was very easy to do, inexpensive to do. And I know human hair is trending right now and that has its pros and its cons, but if you're just not in the market, the position to get that right now, you still have plenty of options as far as synthetic hair goes. I always want to give you guys different options for budgets and purposes, because also just because you have the money for it, like human hair, doesn't mean your event situation, whatever you have going on in your life right now, calls for it. Sometimes you don't need to spend $300, you just need to spend $30 to get you through the week. I do want to point out really quickly that y'all, the twist on here, it's not a long twist, but it's twisted maybe once, twice. But I think they just did this simply to help you install it better, because you're gonna have to open it up like this and it just keeps the hair together, if y'all get what I'm trying to say. So it's not an actual, like you get inches of twist and then curly hair coming down. It's really just twisted to help you install better, faster, quicker, easier, keep everything nice and clean and smooth. I also want to tell you guys, you can split this in half. So this is just a strand that obviously I didn't use, and I ended up using pretty much this whole package. I just have like 3 or 4 strands kind of floating around, and you can just split this hair however many times. I split a couple pieces 3 times, so that's 3 times that I just split this hair. Look how easily it came undone. And I used the smaller pieces around the perimeter of my hair. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything with telling y'all. I would also say 1 pack is enough, y'all. I typically always say order 2 if you can, just to be on the safe side. And also, I don't really know how full you like your hair, but for this circumstance, because I knew I was just going to throw it up in a ponytail the rest of the week, I know I didn't need a lot of hair. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions, comments. Y'all know I will put the link to everything down below in the description box, so make sure you check that out. And that's it. I will talk to you guys in my next one.